The China Report for Thursday, May 23, 2013. China factory activity contracts in May. Fears of a slowdown in global growth were reinforced Thursday as a preliminary report on China's manufacturing in May showed activity contracted for the first time in 7 months. Global bank HSBC said its flash index of purchasing managers' sentiment fell to 49.6 from a final reading of 50.4 in April. It's the first time the index has fallen below 50 since October 2012. Any reading above 50 signals expansion in the manufacturing sector. The strength of manufacturing in China is considered a barometer of the global economy because of the nation's role as a powerhouse exporter. Because it makes up a large part of China's economy, manufacturing plays an important role in shaping domestic policy. The slowdown in China continues. China's labor market in the red. Slowing growth in economy and industries has resulted in job cuts. Since the second half of last year, waves of job cuts were seen in several industries, including IT, telecommunication, power, manufacturing, financial and online retailers. Companies that cut jobs range from large multi-internationals to state-owned enterprises. China's Purchasing Managers Index has also pointed to job losses. The official PMI employment index came in at 49 in April, down from 49.8 in March and the 11th straight month below the 50 mark that separates hiring from firing. The preliminary HSBC market PMI for May showed factories shedding workers for a second month. New hires are down and more foreign talent is needed to continue growth in sectors like information technology. However, many foreigners are not hog interested in relocating to China due to key issues like pollution and quality of life. Tesco is closing its 5th China store in a year. The British grocery and general merchandise giant is running into rough times in China. A store in Shanghai will close at the end of May, the 5th Tesco store to close in China since last year, and the trend will continue. This is likely due to the chain's lackluster performance in China. In 9 years, Tesco has yet to turn a profit. Tesco is the third largest retailer in the world by revenue, and the second largest by profits, topped only by Walmart. Tesco is under heavy pressure to perform in China. Since the company expanded into China in 2004, its Chinese operations have yet to turn a profit as a whole, which may explain its move to close some of its less profitable locations. Last year, Tesco's sales were £1.4 billion, $2 billion. China has their own stealth drone. China's Stealth Combat Drone, an airplane that seems very similar to the American Northrop Grumman X-47B. The unmanned combat air vehicle was photographed while performing taxiing tests. Given the development speed of China's other military airplanes, it wouldn't be surprising to see this in flight in the next few weeks. According to China Defense Blog, it was initially labeled to be a project by college students for the 601 Aircraft Design Institute Shenyang Aircraft Corporation. Clearly, it's much more than that. It seems obvious that China's military complex is advancing at a higher pace than many in the West would like to believe. It is not comparable to the United States yet, but the technology matching may be a matter of years and not decades. And it has already happened in the cyber war front. Could China have stolen design details for new drone planes like they have done with automobiles? It appears China has been stealing foreign data with no concerns over ethics or integrity. That's the China Report for today. Zaijian.